Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a healthy, everyday, glowy look. For those of us who don't like to wear a bunch of makeup on an everyday basis and you just want to look presentable when you're staying at home and like just look cute for yourself, or if you're just going out for a quick run. I love doing this kind of makeup. I'll show you guys my outfit. It's from Aloe. I find this cropped ones with, it's like they're ribbed ones. They're super cute. And I show you guys my outfit just so that you guys, if you're sweatpants lover like I am, then you guys know where I get them from. I'm gonna start by misting my face. You can use any face mist, but this is like a classic. It works for every type of skin. It will never irritate your skin. I'm going in with a C Quench Tarte primer. Sorry guys, sometimes my head is like all over the place, and it's like sometimes it's hard to get the words out of your mouth, even if when you're thinking about a bunch of things. But like when I'm filming, I like to only think about what I'm filming. So this primer is very smooth. It's very liquidy in the best way possible. I'm adding a little bit of the concealer foundation in the shade Light Golden. As you can see, I'm almost done with it, which is a miracle because I never use that much of a foundation. So yeah, that means I like it. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade I don't know, a light. I'm doing this so I can lighten up the foundation a little bit. If you're going for a natural look, you never want to go in with a foundation that is darker than your face. Like, no, because that just defeats the whole purpose of going with a natural look. Like, just always try to shade match as best as you can. And yeah, we'll see how this goes, because it's like something that you do every day and it's so easy for you, but once you try to do it on camera, it for some reason doesn't look as well. It's just that kind of thing. And I'm not using new Tarte products because I already received an order from them that I placed with new products, but I placed another order with more new products. Not all of them are new, but new to me. And I really want to try the Party Concealer that Tati loves, And I'm just gonna wait until I have all the products so I can do a one brand video, as I like to do. Dropping everything. Okay, for concealer, I'm using the Shape Tape, which I'm not gonna say I love because this is the first time that I'm gonna try it, and it's the only concealer that I had. But I know it's so dry and like it's very matte, and that's not the look that I go for. So I'm just adding two tiny little dots to where the under eye circles are. And I mean, I'll tell you guys, it's just like, if you add just a dot there, you see like it gets rid of the darkness. You don't need to add concealer all over under your eyes because you don't have dark circles here. It will just create texture, and like imagine adding this Shape Tape concealer all over your under eye. Of course it's gonna crease. Of course it's not gonna look natural. Just like if you're gonna use a high coverage concealer, make sure that you use the tiniest amount if you want it to look natural. And to each their own, if you like a full B, like that's fine, but I'm not into that, so it depends on what you like. I'm adding a little bit of the Glow Wand to the top of my cheekbones as a highlighter. It's not glittery at all. It looks maybe a little, no, it's not glittery. I actually really like it. A little bit to the top of my nose. Is it adding anything? Yeah. All right. And now we're just gonna lightly bronze the face. You guys, I forgot to tell you, I was already done with this video almost, and the camera from the phone kept turning off, and I was like, what's going on? So I was clicking on it, and then I realized that I wasn't filming. And that's not the first time that it happens, and I'm not proud about it. This is quite pigmented, so I'm tapping it on the back of my hand and just spreading it on both sides of my cheeks, because we're going for that natural look. My natural look is not like the look where you can't see any bronzer or any bronzer or blush. I actually love the look of bronzer that is not orangey. Like, I am terrified of orangey looking bronzers. And this palette, which is the Breezy Cream Blush and Bronzer palette, is great because I feel like this bronzer will fit a ton of shades. So it will work for light to medium, even medium dark skin tones. I don't, whoopsie. I don't think it will work for deep skin tones, but sure, Tarte has products for deep skin tones, and you don't have to use Tarte. You can use whatever you like. So now for the blush, I'm gonna add 2 of the blushes, but I like to concentrate the blushes in different areas depending on the look that I want to go for. I'm using the lighter pinky blush on the apples of my cheeks because I want that area. I'm going a little bit up to my eye. I want that area to look naturally flushed. See? And tapping it again and going all the way up a little bit to the eye area. And then for the outer area, right here, I'm using the darker one, which is a mauve shade. You really have to tap it on the back of your hand if you want that natural look. A little bit on my eyes because that's what we're going for. Just everything like looking like flawless, you know? I'm not in the best lighting, you guys, and that is my fault because I wait until the last minute of the, no, but there's a lot of sun. It's just like, you never know what time the sun's gonna hit at, like, in the best angle, and it makes a huge difference. Like, your makeup will look so different depending on the lighting. So that's it for the glowy cheek, and I mean, you can keep on blending as much as you want. The more you blend, the better it will look, in my opinion. Like, if your makeup is looking a little crusty, just blend, 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 blend. For my brows, I'm not using a Tarte pencil. I'm using my all-time favorite She Glam pencil that I will not talk about anymore because I haven't shut up about it in my past videos. So just so you guys know, it's incredible. And I'm using it in the shade taupe. So it works for like a soft brown eyebrow. It's not too gray, but it's definitely not reddish. It is the perfect shade for, I feel like, a lot of people, because it works if you have darker eyebrows. It works if you have lighter eyebrows and you want to darken them up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my Make Sculpting Lash and Brow Gel. Let's see how this goes. All right, it looked white in the container, but it's not looking white as I'm applying it. Whoops. Which is a good thing. I'm not sure about the hold, but you know, I don't have like huge bushy eyebrows that I need a lot of hold, but I am gonna add a little bit of the marker on my inner corners of the brows. Inner corners, is that what you call it? At the beginning of my brow. Yeah, that looks good, I think. I feel like I'm crooked, like, you guys. I am still a rookie at this, but I will keep trying. I will not give up. Okay, so I forgot an eyelash curler. So this sometimes does the job. Just like pushing them up. I don't mind if they're not super like this. Oh, but never mind. I'm going in with a quick stick in Rose Gold Luster. Just because I want to go in with a bit of color on my eyes. But I don't want it to be exaggerated because remember, we're going for that nice, glowy, natural look. So this is more of a highlighting shade. I'm gonna add a little bit to the inner corners. And on the other side. So it's like, this makeup is not like, oh, she's not wearing any makeup, but it is, I'm gonna put a little bit, I'm just using it all over the lid, it's fine. It's not like, oh, she's not wearing any makeup, but it's like, oh, she's barely wearing anything kind of thing. A little bit on the Cupid's bow, tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. This shade works perfectly fine as a highlighter if you're into rosy highlighters. And now I'm just gonna add, the mascara that I'm using is Bambi Eye mascara. It's Bambi Eye False Lash, and I'm using it because I don't mind the brush. It's a good brush. It's quite big, but it's not those fluffy brushes, and it's also not a spiky one. So I find that this works perfectly fine for the look that I'm going for, and I chose it in the shade brown, which is great for the no makeup looks because it won't like clash so much. But as you guys can see, it's a beautiful eyelash, what? Mascara, beautiful eyelash mascara. It works really, really well. It's one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. I feel like this will just work for pretty much any kind of lash. And I don't have a spoolie to remove this, but that's okay. The finger works as well. I feel like I need a tiny little bit of color on my lids, not just the glowy sheen. I want to add a tiny bit of like the brownie and the mauve shade. Let's see. Yeah, that looks cuter. So as I said, it's not like going for a no makeup look completely. It's just like an everyday, let's look a little bit put together makeup that is just a feel-good makeup that doesn't take you more than like 10 minutes. Under eyes, I still like to apply it to my under eyes even if I'm going in for a natural look. And now we're just gonna clean the lips. Look at my towel, you guys, from removing the makeup that I had added when I was filming. I'm gonna go in with a Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Rose. And I find their Juicy Lips really beautiful. They glide on perfectly, super soft and smoothing. This is like a thick, balmy gloss. And I just love it. And you guys, think I'm done for the look for today. So it's gonna be a win for me, this one. This is really good. This is really good. So I feel like all of these products work really well if you are into like a natural makeup look. But I'm telling you guys, you can find so many products that work for this. And if you guys have any questions about the best products to do like a natural glowy dewy look, I can get even a more no makeup look, which I might do in the future, you know. But thank you guys for being here. It really, like with the passing of my dad, doing this really helps boost my mood, because like some days I'm really sad and I just get excited to film for you guys. And knowing that I'm getting like more followers, and it's not about the followers, it's just about growing a small community of people who like the same things, because this is not just about makeup and skincare, it's also about talking about my life, you know, like just life shit and like just getting to know each other. Because I would like it if you guys shared with me in the comments like what you're going through, or like suggestions for makeup videos, or whatever you guys feel like writing to me. I will make sure I respond. And you know, every like, subscriber, comment, everything, it means the world to me, because that means I can keep doing this every day, and it's just magical for me. So thank you again for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.